beautiful morning it is, ladies and gentlemen. So I thought I'd talk about anxiety, stress and IBS and how negative people can actually affect and flare us up with that. It's really important to understand, sorry I'm walking at the moment, so it's really important to understand the 4 V's, believe it or not. And as I'm known as a V, I'm definitely not a negative person if you know me. So the 4 V's of negative people. First one is venters. We all know a venter, somebody who has to just get it off their chest. But if you take on board their negative thoughts, their negative beliefs, their overthinking of negativity, it's not really good for you, for your anxiety, stress and IBS, for you to be around those venters. The next one will be victims. So the second one of the 4 V's of negative people, victims. They're always in the woe is me mode where it's everyone else's fault and not their own. They can't change, everyone else has to change around them. The next one, the third of the 4 V's of negative people, vicious. Ooh. Vicious people, they're the ones to stay away, because when you allow vicious people into your life, oh my goodness, can they set up on fire, flare up on fire your anxiety, stress and IBS. When people are just merely vicious to you for absolutely no apparent reason. And sometimes this can even be close family and friends and colleagues that you work with as well. It's actually one thing I would say to you to do is actually just turn on your heel and walk away from the vicious people. The last ones would be of the 4 negative V's of negative people would be violent ones. Now, violent ones is a difficult one because sometimes they're narcissistic and you're around them and you can't escape. But the violent ones, you absolutely need to get yourself vulnerable. There's another V, vulnerable, so you can gain that courage. Because vulnerability is not weak. Making sure that you overcome that vulnerability and actually move on to feeling courageous is such a strength that will make you have inner strength and inner calm for the rest of your life. So the 4 V's again of negative people are venters, victims, vicious, and then violent. Good.